starting to get close to the property now. I just came out of Willow Springs, and from Willow Springs we went east on Highway 60 for about 8 miles, and then we went south onto Highway V. We went straight south, and after a mile it turned into gravel, which was County Road 2710. Then we went another mile and a half and went left. So a total of 2.5 miles south of Highway 60. Then we went left onto County Road 2800, where we are now. And we've actually gone just a half a mile, and it kind of looks like the road continues going straight. That's a private driveway. County Road 2800 actually does curve to the right. And now we're super close to the property. We're about a quarter mile away, I believe, from the property. You can tell by the trees that it is the middle of winter, so we'll get a really good chance to take a look at this property without any leaves on the trees. A little bit of sunshine today, and it's actually kind of a pleasant day, so it should be a good day to take a look at this large property out here. Okay, so now County Road 2800 curves back to the left, which would be the east, and we're actually going to go right onto the private road, which will take us to the property. Looking down the county road, and we're turning right. The road guy is scheduled to get out here and improve this and make it quite a bit nicer and put a culvert in. But this is kind of a recent deal we're doing, although we have had it surveyed. The surveyor just finished up out here, so I'm sure we'll see some survey pins. And we are looking at Tract 3, which is one of the very few tracts that has big, mature pine trees on it. And it's got hardwoods as well, but you're going to see in a minute here the big, mature pine trees. Now, we've gone a few hundred feet. You'll see a post and a marker there. That's going to be, I guess it'd be the northeast corner of Tract 3, and we're looking back towards some of the pines as we look toward the west here. And the guys told me that they kind of put a nice driveway on this one on Tract 3. Again, everything you see on the right is the property. And there's a sign right there. Nice, beautiful pines on this property. We'll go check that out in a minute. And this looks like the driveway the guys were talking about. In fact, there's the other survey marker over there. So looking directly west onto Tract 3. So far, this looks really, really nice. Oh, this is a really nice driveway, actually. So the driveway comes off the private road, and we're directly on the property now. Roll down my squeaky window, and this is gorgeous. On this east side of the of this property, we can see a lot of nice pine trees. Some hardwood trees as well, and we'll find those if we go a little further back. I'm just going to pull up here onto this clearing and park. And then I'll hop out and we'll kind of do this on foot. That'll be the best way to really get a look at this property for sure. Okay. So I'm about to hop out and we'll have a look at Tract 3. Oh, this is gorgeous. So we're back a little ways off the private road. And this is a good sized site. I could easily turn around with the extended cab truck on this site. It looks like the guys cut out some of the smaller stumps or trees or whatnot in order to create this nice building site. And let's take a walk back into those pines and we'll have a look at this. I've been really excited to get out here and see this property because it is just so unusual for us to get something with mature pine trees. My video looks a little funky. I don't know if it's really going to show up like that or not, but it looks really washed out when I look at it. It's a blue sunny day and my video looks really washed out. But it is what it is. Let's go have a look at the west part of this property. You can see these massive pine trees. We've got quite a few like this one here. This is maybe about a 10-inch diameter pine. Got a lot of those, but then there's also a large amount of these bad boys, and that's closer to a 16 or 18-inch diameter pine. Oh, beautiful, beautiful trees. Wow. I'll just keep the camera running and we'll walk back here and kind of see what we can see. I know there's a few acres of pine trees on this property, and then it transitions into hardwood trees as you get toward the west side. But obviously this east side is just thick with pines. Here's another big pine. That's close to 18 inches. And I can see just a number of those. There's about a 20-inch diameter, nice and straight. I mean, these are just tailor-made for a log cabin or home. As with any property that you're buying on terms, it does need to be paid off in full before you cut any timber. But that's just going to give these trees a chance to grow even bigger. Beautiful. I'm trying to get some pictures while I do the video, but everything still looks a little funky, so I'm not sure. Maybe if I clean the lens a little bit. I don't know if that did anything. Okay. Then again, my 8-year-old daughter did have my camera for a couple hours yesterday as she played with my phone, so that could have something to do with this. More big pines, big pines. I'm going to see if I can get through these pines and get back to the hardwood timber. That's a big boy right there. Here's more of a natural opening on the property. Gorgeous, gorgeous sites back here. Now we've got some huge cedar trees. That is a mammoth cedar tree. It's over 20 inches diameter. I can see deer sign everywhere. You will find a lot of deer and wild turkeys out here. And this pine just really keeps going and going. Another huge one. Big pine. Okay, now I can kind of start to see where we're transitioning into some hardwood. I mean, we have got hundreds of marketable pine trees on this property. And I didn't realize how far back these pine trees went on this property. This is fantastic. Just huge trees everywhere. And now we're finally back far enough where we're out of the large pine thicket. And it's transitioned into more hardwoods, oaks, and hickories. My video finally looks a little better. Maybe cleaning the camera helped. Stayed relatively flat the whole time here toward the west side or middle or west side of the property. Looks like it starts to slope down a little bit, but not too much. Just amazing options for building sites all over this property. Gorgeous piece of land. We're really close to Willow Springs. We're really close to Mountain View, Missouri. Just to the south, about 15 miles, is West Plains, Missouri, which is a good-sized regional town. Really special property. Tough to find a property like this in this area. Just with the great timber, the pines, you've got hardwoods as well. You've got maximum privacy back here. You could build your home or cabin and just be 100% secluded. And the property is fully surveyed, so that saves you, you know, sometimes a couple $1,000. That's already been done. The corners are pinned. You're good to go. Beautiful property, Tract 3 at Whitetail Crossing in Howell County, Missouri. My favorite part are these massive pines. You may have a different opinion, but you might prefer the hardwood here behind us, but I like these pines. They're just gorgeous.